Hi, this is Amy M. Burns from amymburns.com, and we are counting down to 2024. Each year I count down and do a top 10 list, and this year's list is 10 elementary music activities for the first day back to school, and we're up to number 4, Decode Wordart into rhythms. This can be done on the first day back from break or a beginning of a new school year or even a new term. Click like and subscribe and come back each week, or right now, come back daily until the new year and find another activity that you can use so you don't have the Sunday scaries. The objective to this activity is that your students will tell you one word about their break, just one word. Make it an even playing field, okay? One word. From that word, they will decode the rhythm. When all the words are placed together as word art, they will perform the rhythm pattern that they created. Your materials for this lesson, you could use your interactive whiteboard. If you don't have one, you could use this website that's absolutely free. It's called classroomscreen.com. It allows you to turn your screen into an interactive whiteboard, or just give the students paper and a writing utensil to write out their own word, or give them Seesaw and have them use, if you use Seesaw, have them use the drawing tool, or even something like Freeform on their iPad. So whatever you use to have them draw, use that. We're also going to use wordart.com. This free site creates word art from the words that you input. And then we're going to use a music creation tool. I am going to show you M&M Bite-size Beats and MusicFirst Elementary Rhythm Grids, but you could also use Groovepizza or Incredibox. Here's the procedure. You're going to welcome your students to your music class. You're going to review or introduce your classroom essentials or expectations. You're going to ask the students to describe their break with one word. Give them some examples to assist with this. Then give them materials to write the word and help with their spelling if needed. So again, I was telling you before, Freeform, Seesaw, use classroomscreen.com. I'm going to use Classroom Screen here. So let's start writing some words up here. Fun, skiing, maybe they did that. Swimming, maybe they did that. Holidays, eating. You put it, they tell you, you write it down or they write it down. Once they have the word written, we're going to decode it. So give them examples of decoding, like eating. That could just be 2 quarter notes. If you're using your younger students, just stick with quarter notes. If not, if you're using older students, then go into 1/8 notes or even 16th notes. As they are decoding, transfer those words into wordart.com and create a word art for visualization. Once they finish, have them perform their words. So for example, if I wrote eating and then I wrote 2 quarter notes, then I'm going to perform it for the class, eating. Then go to M&M Bite-size Beats right now. So we're going to go here. And by the way, all the links are in the description below. Also, so is the blog post that has this lesson plan written out. We're going to go to M&M Bite-size Beats. Yes, it looks like Incredibox. This was actually an older version of Incredibox that was only temporary. And then Computer Dude 77 brought it back. I love this. I love this site. It's so simple. It's great for young elementary. So we're going to dress the M&M Beats up. And then once we have the beat going, then they can perform with the beat. So here's an example. Fun. Holidays. Eating.
Always.
Now, if time and if relevant, have them record the class composition and share it with their families. For example, put it on a website or put it on their Seesaw or put it on their LMS. If it's relevant, if it worked out well. It might not work out well. It always depends on the day, how the class dynamics are going. Anything can alter your lesson, as you know. That's just one way. I want to show you MusicFirst Elementary's rhythm grids to decode and perform. So this actually knocks out a lot of the steps because you can do it all in this one curriculum. There's so many things I like about MFE, and one of the things are the creative tools. There's 6 of them included, and one of the creative tools is rhythm grids. When the students have written their word and need to decode it, they can just come up to MFE on their screen, or you could use the student login and one-on-one devices. I'm just going to do this as a classroom activity. They come up and they start decoding their word. by putting the rhythms into this grid. Now, when you launch this, you can launch it just as rhythm grids or with advanced rhythm patterns. Since we're not going to go more advanced than 16th notes, I'm going to keep it without the advanced patterns. You can choose the notations. You can do blobs, you can do notes, sticks, or symbols. And when they all have decoded their word, then the class can decide on which style from rock, Latin, orchestral, hip-hop, or fusion to make as the accompaniment. Then they can perform the new composition using body percussion or classroom instruments. These tools down here, they can also do some things. The Hear tool allows you to hear the rhythms that are being performed. The Shuffle tool will shuffle those rhythms, and the Randomize tool will give you new rhythms into there that you can give as a new pattern just to assess their reading skills. Use the hamburger icon with the file underneath to name and save the file. This is so much fun, but it's also so educational, and it's included in MusicFirst Elementary, so I encourage you to check this out. There is a free 30-day trial link in the description below. Come back tomorrow for number 3 as we are getting closer and closer to 2024. And don't forget to check out the first day New Year's rhythm play along video, and for your younger kids, the steady beat play along video to the song Auld Lang Syne.